What's up guys, today I'm going to be talking about Collin Gillespie, a 6'3", 195-pound guard from Villanova who just won Big East Player of the Year. This year he's been averaging 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists per game with great shooting splints. He's also led Villanova to a 26-7 record, and they're going to get a great spot in this year's tournament. When watching his highlights, one of the biggest things that stands out is his IQ for the game. He's a great true point guard that creates plays for his teammates and also can score on his own. Even though his assist numbers are low, that doesn't tell the whole story about his playmaking ability. He's able to find his open teammates and get them open looks for an easy bucket. Even if they don't always knock it down, he's able to deliver the ball right where it needs to be. You can also tell by the way he's able to change paces in the game that he has such a high IQ. Whether that be speeding up the game or slowing it down, he's able to give Villanova the best chance that they have to win the game. Another thing that he's really good at is his ability to knock down a three. This year, he's been shooting an insane 42% from the three-point range. He has a super good looking form that makes you think it's going to go in every time he shoots it. But he also really likes shooting threes coming off of screens. He's able to knock down threes in almost any situation, whether that be pull-ups, step backs, or catch and shoot. And I could see him doing this shot all the time in the NBA. He's already able to score with amazing efficiency, and when he gets to the NBA, he won't waste very many possessions. But I think one of the things that makes him so unique at the point guard spot is his ability to back down defenders. At only 6'3", he's always one of the smallest players on the court, but he's able to use his size to back down defenders and just gain an advantage on them. When backing down defenders, he's very patient and he'll wait for an open shot to come up for him, or he'll dish it off to a teammate. But what's crazy is, he doesn't just back down smaller defenders. He'll back down bigger defenders and then use his amazing footwork to score over them too. You might be thinking he won't be able to do this in the NBA because of the bigger defenders that will block him. But if he's able to back them down and then dish it off to a teammate, this could get some very open looks for his teammates. And he's played at Villanova for 5 years, so he's one of the most experienced players in college, and he has a great skill set to go along with it. But obviously, one of the big concerns for him in the NBA would be his defense. He'd be smaller than almost everybody in the NBA, and he's also not very athletic, so it'd be hard for him to guard better players. The bright side to this is he has been playing great defensively this year for Villanova, but he's so much smaller and not as athletic as players would be in the NBA that it would be a big concern for him. And defense is half of the game of basketball, so you can't be a bad defender. So like I said before, he has been a great defender at Villanova, but with his athleticism and size, it could be a hard thing for him to do in the NBA. But besides his defensive potential, he doesn't have very many weaknesses, and he could be a really good player in the NBA. My comparison for his game is Jalen Brunson from the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson also played at Villanova, but it seems like they just have very many similarities. Similar to Brunson, Gillespie is a very experienced guard coming out of Villanova and has a very good skill set. Neither one of them are very athletic, but they play at their own pace and they're able to speed up the game or slow it down whenever they need to. They also have a pretty similar size and are able to use their body to back down defenders. And I could see being the type of player that can come off of the bench in the NBA and give a team a little bit of a spark. And they can put him into the game knowing he has the experience to not mess up and make the right decisions. I think the best team for him to land at would be the Phoenix Suns. I don't necessarily think he'll go into the NBA and be a good player right away, but if he'd be able to learn behind Chris Paul and just learn all his secrets, he could be a really good player. And Gillespie already plays kind of similar to Chris Paul, so if he was able to learn just even more, it would really help out his game. So that'll just about do it for this video. But please make sure to tell me in the comments what you think about his game, and if you think he'll be a good player in the NBA one day. Also, make sure to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.